The buildings of Indianapolis are location tonight, framed against the beautiful nighttime sky. It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. Looking now at some numbers for Malcolm Brogdon.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Thank you very much. Well, it may be hard to remember now, but Joel Embiid did miss his first 2 seasons due to injuries. He said, "It was rough. I think about what I went through and how it prepared me to be a better man. I really feel like I'm the process, and the process is about me. So every time I step on the court, it's all about having fun. I'm just enjoying my time in the league." Kevin, back to you.
A lot of depth in there, David. Thank you for that one. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
Look at the 76ers starting group. The stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then there's Moody. And it's Boyd in at the shooting guard. And for the Pacers, the guard pair are Brogdon and LeVert. In the post, it's Sabonis and Turner. And it's Randolph in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Sabonis. Boy, was he something else against the Clippers. Drains it from beyond the arc. Brogdon's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for Indiana. Simmons dishes to Embiid. Passes it to Boyd. Back to Embiid. And he drops it in from the low post.
And hit on the way up. Embiid's strong physically, but also mentally able to keep his focus.
Here's LeVert. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
So it's Philadelphia now. Karis LeVert making his last shot. Pass to Embiid. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And the man just brings his lunch pail and goes to work. What sets Embiid apart is he does it with such ease.
Now here's Brogdon. And stolen by Simmons. Harris against Sabonis. Over to the left wing. Here's Boyd. Sabonis grabs the board. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Pass to Sabonis. Harris outside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner.
How about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Here's Embiid. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Embiid's got 6.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength. Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Now, here's Brogdon. 33 points last game. And there's the pass to Randolph. Clock at 6. Shoots. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down. He is that open. Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Philadelphia?
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
And that strange tension in the air. That's Ben Simmons and the 76ers. What looked like a surefire separation never materialized. And Simmons now still with the team. I can tell you he has a lot to prove this year.
Here's Simmons. Karis LeVert making his last shot. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Embiid. Randolph grabs the board.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Three-pointer, LeVert, and the Pacers on another three.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Out left to the wing. Here's Embiid. The shot missing. Good work defensively by Turner. Last outing for Indiana, they won that game against Los Angeles.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
That was a coach's dream, to get that kind of effort and intensity on the glass, and for it to pay those kinds of dividends, critical.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Philadelphia. They trail by one. Simmons with it. Ogden picks him up. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. We've got a moment now to go to our rookie watch and find out who among the NBA's freshman class have been the hottest shooters. Indiana's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Pass to Turner. To the middle. Here's Randolph. And Greg, at this point in the year, if your system overall doesn't seem to be working, how much can you really change before the offseason?
Well, usually a system change would come with a coaching change, but sometimes it's not the system. And sometimes you just need a different voice. And keep in mind, you also have to evaluate that roster and find out if the players on that roster are a good match for the system.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Joel Embiid. Free throw good, Randolph. He makes 1 of 2 that time. 76ers trailing. Harris passes to Simmons. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Pass to Turner. Now LeVert. High arcing shot. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots. The 76ers trail by 4. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Harris drives in. Cans the 12-footer.
And that mid-range jumper, Harris's go-to shot before he developed the consistency from range.
Now here's LeVert. 9 points in the game so far. Driving to the basket. And Turner throws it down.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Pass to Boyd. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it fly from 18. They grab their own miss. It's good.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now here's LeVert. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Take a look at the 76ers. They're in 7th and looking to hold on to that seed for the playoffs. And, of course, the Pacers. They're just sitting one spot down right on their heels.
And seeing where the 76ers are, they haven't had the great season that some were expecting, but it hasn't been a disaster. They just need a few things to go right for them down the stretch.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
Indiana needs to get a shot off, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee.
Indiana ball.
Indiana making some changes. Marcus Morris is checked in for Sabonis. Warren comes in for Karis LeVert. And Raul Neto is subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. Maxey's checked in for Philadelphia. Shot from the inbound. Good as the jump shot falls.
You can see Turner evolving as a passer. He wants to set his teammates up. That's a pretty look.
The pass to Harris. And here is Moody. With his first shot attempt. The rebound by Turner.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Here's Neto. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Warren. Fades. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Pacers lead by 6.
It's about all you can do as a defender. Warranted just that talented and has that kind of focus when necessary.
Passes it to Maxey. Going inside. Lets a floater go. Warren the pass to Randall. It's stolen by Harris. He dishes it to Simmons. Pass to Moody. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Drains the three-pointer. Harris has got his second bucket of the night.
And through hard work, this has become Harris's bread and butter. A knockdown shooter off the catch.
Lets it go with a 3. And Marcus Morris good for 3. 5 points in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Maxey. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now, here's Warren. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Clippers. Here's Simmons. Harris inside. Simmons dishes to McGee. Harris against Turner. 6 to shoot. And it's sent back by Turner. Here's Neto. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. With the teardrop. That shot no good. Simmons with the defensive effort. Here's Moody. There's the drive.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Turner finds Warren. Rejected by Harris.
And using his long arms there to his advantage. Opponents gotta be mindful of Harris's defensive capabilities.
2 minutes.
Now here's Simmons. That gives them the lead. Simmons got 5 now. Here's Neto. Guarded by McGee. Here's Turner. It's good for a second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Well, there's a level of commitment that Miles Turner is showing on the glass right now. Goes hard to get rebounds and get an opportunity for the putback.
Pass to Harris. A minute 20 left to play in the first. This is to McGee. Here's Moody. McGee trying to break free. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Brissett is checked in for Turner. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Philadelphia. Shake Milton comes in for Harris. Indiana leading. And if you need help spacing the floor, Moody's your guy. He's a nightmare to defend.
An elite three-point shooter, you have to go out and guard him. But if you close out too hard, he can put the ball on the floor and take advantage of the driving lane. So pick your poison.
Here's Thybulle. Oh, that's blocked.
Boy, T.J. Warren showing some activity on the defensive end. Great timing on that block.
And so it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. JaVale McGee grabs the miss.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Thybulle, the pass to Simmons. Shoots a fader. Pacers with the rebound.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
There's the pass to Neto. Warren on the wing. McGee with the block. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
76ers ball.
Karis LeVert has been on display for Indiana. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be right back after this. And a bit of a lull in the play of Joel Embiid. He sees the need to turn up the heat a bit.
I think I need to, be more aggressive. Just look to impose myself, just look to dominate. I guess I need to go back to having fun and just dominate.
And certainly Embiid has shown he can dominate.
MVP level talent. He's just got to bring it every time down the floor.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana.
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
And it's time for an injury report. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Joel Embiid. What's the news, David?
Kevin caught up with the head athletic trainer for the 76ers. He said that he does have a broken nose. It's definitely a painful injury, but not a worst-case scenario.
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
And our hearts go out to him. The guy works so hard. His teammates love him. Coaches love him. He's going to be missed.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, the young stars Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. Actually out there with Shake Milton. And it's Thybulle in at the 3 spot. Now here's Randolph. He had 15 points last outing. A 3 from Warren. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. Simmons with it. Here's Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Embiid's got 8.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Here's Neto. 8 points his last outing. A 3 from Warren. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. The Sixers have improved under Doc Rivers, who helped to define roles. Rivers said, "I did that day one. We're playing through Joel, but Ben is the facilitator." And Simmons said, "Doc's holding everybody accountable. It's about staying focused and not getting distracted. We have to stay locked in." Kevin, back to you.
Well, they got the talent for sure, D.A. Thank you.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Guarded by Embiid. Passes it to Neto. Poked away. Now, here's Maxey. He's covered closely. Embiid, no good. Pacers trail by 7. To the paint, here's Randolph. And that time, also a missed shot. 76ers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Embiid trying to break loose. Yep, that one goes. Simmons got 4 points this quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the 76ers.
In this game, they'll want to approach things a little differently, I think. Got blown out last time due to being a little too aggressive on the defensive side.
You know, there's a balance between that aggression and overdoing it. You can't reach in. These are things officials are looking to call.
Now, here's Sabonis. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Brogdon. Makes it off the glass.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Sixers.
Boyd, defended by Sabonis. And they double up Embiid from past the arc. No good there. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Sabonis with the bucket.
Boy, you can really see the playmaking evolving. When Karis LeVert is hitting wide open teammates, it shows how special he can be.
Maxey, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Here's Brogdon, the offensive rebound. And Marcus Morris with the 3. 8 points for him.
Well, you can tell that Mr. Morris doesn't lack for confidence. This guy is ready to shoot as soon as it touches his hands.
Pass to Embiid. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Sabonis. This season, Embiid posted career highs as a scorer. And Greg, he did it with unbelievable efficiency.
And how about hovering around that coveted 50-40-90 club? What's amazing is how comfortable he looks. The defense is never able to speed him up.
And Embiid drops them both. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
Now, here's Sabonis. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game.
But you cannot allow Karis LeVert to square up from deep. When he's in rhythm, he's going to knock down that shot with great consistency.
And here's Maxey after Karis LeVert made the last 3-pointer. Now, here's Milton, defended by Sabonis. And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
On offense, here are the Pacers. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. It's LeVert on the wing. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Clippers. So they take the lead. And the Pacers lead by 1.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The pass to Embiid. Back to Milton. Driving in. Tries again. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
I'll tell you, the consistency of a good first quarter leads to an excellent second quarter, riding the wave here.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Harris to check in for Philadelphia.
Substitution, Tobias Harris.
Indiana moving the ball around. Brogdon looking it over. Passes to Sabonis. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And here's Maxey. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average of nearly 16 points a game.
Hard to imagine a much better target on the alley-oop than Embiid. Get the lob anywhere in his vicinity, and you might wind up on
That's one of the things most fans don't notice. But Malcolm Brogdon, Greg, is one of the best free throw shooters ever.
How about had a year where he shot 93% from the line to lead the NBA, and for his career, just about a 90% shooter. That's a huge advantage for a point guard like Brogdon, a guy who handles the ball late in close games.
And the first one at the line is good. In Malcolm Brogdon, Doris, we've got a player who's won more than his share of individual accolades.
Right, think about it. In college, he was the first player to win both the ACC Player of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year awards, and then topped it off by winning Rookie of the Year back in 17. Not a bad resume, guys.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 18. Harris outside. Right block shot. Good work defensively by Turner. Indiana's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
It's really clear to me that Marcus Morris has an unshakable belief in his ability to score at will.
Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Harris. Pass to Moody. And here's Embiid. Defended by Sabonis. From 12 feet out. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Embiid's got 20 points.
And guys, we've become accustomed to this. Embiid's a dynamic scorer who's comfortable shouldering the offensive load.
Now, here's Sabonis. Now the pass to LeVert. A fader. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 4th assist in this one. The 76ers trail by 3. Here's Max. Harris passes to Boyd. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And there's the drive. And it's sent back by Turner. They get it back. And here's Harris from the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
There's the triple. And they recover. And slammed up by Sabonis.
Well, Domantas Sabonis has a nose for the basketball. He understands if he keeps moving, he's going to get to the offensive glass.
Now, here's Maxey. Guarded closely.
That's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Going to the left with energy. And the D afraid to cut it off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Doris, you look at Marcus Morris, a very solid 3-and-D type of forward.
That's exactly right, because think about it, Morris, early in his career, there was a reluctance to shoot the range shot. He was more mid-range guy, but credit him for putting in the work. Now Marcus is a deadly three-point shooter, and he brings a size and physicality to the defensive end.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Well, what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pacers?
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Well, you know, another thing they've been having success with has been the three-point shot.
The 76ers making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Raul Neto checked in for the Pacers. Here's Brogdon. 7 points in the game. Passes it to Neto. Brogdon against Simmons. Now here's Brogdon. Defense is right there. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Brogdon. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first.
Something T.J. Warren has to his credit, Greg, is one of the more storied honors a basketball player can earn. The ACC Player of the Year award.
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of Hall of Famers who've won that prize. To set yourself apart like Warren did in one of the toughest conferences in college basketball, that just shows the depth of talent this man has always possessed.
That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also.
You know, one of my favorite things about T.J. Warren is how much he believes in his ability to score the basketball. He doesn't back down from anyone.
And he recovers it. Harris looking it over. Nailed from three-point land. Harris has got 10 points in the game.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And it's Brogdon off the drive. Out to Turner. Pass to Neto. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Warren. Looking to end the run. That one's not going to go. And Philadelphia the other way now.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
And one of the more versatile players in this league. Simmons gives you assists, rebounds, steals, and he continues to develop as a scorer.
That free throw, no good. And of course, Greg, Simmons gets the majority of his points from the foul line down.
And a one-man wrecking crew in transition. Excellent at driving the ball in the half court. And once he gets downhill, he is tough to stop. Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Here's Randolph. McGee with the block. Over to the wing. Here's Moody. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
When T.J. Warren is being aggressive, good things tend to happen. Puts the defense in a tough spot there.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
Shooting 2.
That one is off.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
And he sinks the second. Philadelphia leading by 3. 50 seconds left here in the second. Harris outside. No good on the 3. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Shoots from 8, and he gets the jumper to drop. Brogdon's got 6 here in this quarter.
Wow, plenty of ways for Malcolm Brogdon to do damage on the offensive end. Painted area, no problem.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's McGee with the jam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Brogdon outside. From outside the arc. No good on that one. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the Philadelphia 76ers. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much with Doc Rivers. Doc, a back-and-forth affair so far. How do you pick it up in the second half?
Well, they were just a more physical team. I mean, they blew up all our actions. They got all the 50-50 balls. We got back in the game because we started doing the back atoms, and that's important.
We'll see if you can keep that up. Thanks, Doc. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Joel Embiid having an outstanding game. He ended up with 22 points and 3 rebounds. It's easy to see the effect he's had on his teammates. He's been the catalyst for them. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Most of the damage they're doing is in the paint. They've made a concerted effort to work the ball inside. That could open up the perimeter for them in the second half, with the D worried about the post game.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
Well, they had a strong perimeter game. See, Ernie, when this team executes from long range, those weapons spread out of defense. Coming out of the second half, if those shooters are hot, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
In the post, it's Sabonis and Turner. The guard pair are Brogdon and LeVert, and it's Randolph in at the small forward. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. Takes it from 10. Yep, it counts. Moody's got his second bucket of the night. Pacers trail by 5. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Malcolm Brogdon has become a Pacers stalwart. He said, "I fit the identity of this team as an underdog that overperforms and proves people wrong. I've been asked to be the leader of this team. I lead with my voice and by example. I'll be fearless on the court so that my teammates can follow." Kevin?
Love what he's about, David. Thank you.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Sabonis kicks to LeVert. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Sabonis finds LeVert. Counted. 18 points for Karis LeVert.
Boy, that's just about strength right there. Karis LeVert just simply refuses to be denied.
Simmons passes to Boyd. Here's Embiid. Five on the clock. Stolen by Randolph. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Over Harris. They get the rebound. Sabonis, no good. Philadelphia leading by 5. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. The pass to Embiid. He kicks to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Harris has got 13.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Pass to LeVert. And Embiid with the block.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
Here's Brogdon after Ben Simmons bucket. Pass to LeVert. From 17 feet out, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Now here's Simmons. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. And Simmons slams it in.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Here's Brogdon. 9 points in the game so far. Randolph passes to Sabonis. Over Harris. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 8 points for him.
This is a real strength of Domantas Sabonis' game. He has such nice soft touch.
Timeout call, the 76ers.
And after averaging just 6 points per game as a rookie, Domantas Sabonis was moved by the Thunder to the Pacers.
Yeah, think about it. He was the key part of the trade sending Paul George to Oklahoma City. And all Domantas has done since that deal, guys, improve his game. He has become one of the elite skilled bigs in the league. He's been named to a couple All-Star games. This guy has proved to be a great value for the Pacers.
Here's Maxey after the basket by Sabonis. And it's good for 2.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Brogdon. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game.
Well, it takes a certain level of composure and willingness to absorb contact on the interior. Step up there, Mr. Brogdon.
Here's Harris. 10-point lead. Thibault finds Milton. Fires the 3. 76ers with the new shot clock. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Outside for Simmons. Milton the pass to Harris. Another shot, and the officials call a traveling violation. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And it's Sabonis with the ball for the Pacers. Brogdon outside. Pass to LeVert. Count it. Good.
Well, I'll tell you what, Karis LeVert is in the zone. He's hard to shake. This guy can heat up quickly.
Hilton the pass to Maxey. Now Thibault. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And here's Maxey. Here's Milton. A three-pointer off the mark. Now here's LeVert, defended by Milton. LeVert the pass to Sabonis. Over Thibault. Jacks up a three. And Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the pass to Maxey. Lets it go from the wing. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the inside. Brissett goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Outside, Simmons. The teardrop falls in. Simmons got 17.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Now here's LeVert. 20 points for him. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 15.
You have now got to respect the three-point shooting ability of Marcus Morris. He understands now he's got to take that shot.
Passes it to Sabonis. It's LeVert on the wing. Inside. Great pass to set up the layup. Now just a three-point Philadelphia lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Maxey. That three off the mark. It's Indiana's ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. And it's LeVert missing.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Pacers. Warren comes in for Brissett. And Raul Neto subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. And Philadelphia also making a switch. JaVale McGee's checked in for Harris. Now, here's Maxey. He's got 7. There's the steal. They push it up 4 on 3. Neto, the pass to Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Domantas Sabonis, such a talented finisher. He's got speed, he's got length, he's got touch. That is nice.
Here's Simmons. He goes right over Marcus Morris and slams it down.
Oh, and he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back with an in-your-face stuff. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Now, here's Warren. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Sabonis kicks to Warren. Shot clock at 6. And here's Neto outside. Kept alive. Sabonis. And at last, they get one to fall.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
McGee, the pass to Simmons. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And that pass-first nature of Simmons, outstanding at understanding when his teammates are open.
Neto, the pass to LeVert. And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quickly.
Joel Embiid. He's checked in for JaVale McGee. Here's Neto. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. LeVert kicks to Warren. Pass to Sabonis. 14 feet away. Sabonis can't get that one to go. The 76ers leading by 3. On the wing, Milton. LeVert defending. Milton the pass to Maxey. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. Embiid kicks to Thibault. Takes the 3. Sabonis with the block.
Improving on the defensive end as well. Domantas Sabonis getting tenacious there with the block shot.
Both teams deciding to change it up. .158 left in the third. Neto surveying the floor. Embiid against Turner. They get a hand on it. The pass to Warren. 5 to shoot. It's blocked. Here's Sabonis. And it's good. The time running down in the shot clock. Sabonis has got 14. Philadelphia's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Down low. And that one's good. Maxey. And the 76ers lead by 3. In a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the 76ers.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Yeah, and one more stat that jumps out is their steal total. They have wreaked havoc on the defensive end.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
The first one falls. That one misses. The 76ers lead. Passes it to Boyd. Fires for 3. It doesn't go for him. For the tie, he takes it in. And for the 76ers, they're shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Now, here's Moody. Defended by Sabonis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
That's his second
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Back to Neto. Sabonis feeling it out a bit. Right side, Randolph. Warren on the wing. Over Moody. And And the shot by Warren, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
It's good from long range.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
And so it's Philadelphia heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle review the game plan with his guys.
Hey, it's all about physical. It's all about physical. Make sure we're running back. Touch somebody.
Pleading for his team, Greg, to be more physical and aggressive.
That's something we hear often from Coach Carlisle, urging his team to play tough and physical.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. And so in the game for the 76ers, Matisse Thybulle's out there with Moody. And there's Embiid. Then there's Maxey. And it's Boyd in at the 2 guard.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Outside Warren. Pass to Neto. From deep. It's deflected.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Here's Boyd. They get it back. Embiid. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Joel Embiid at the line for one.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Neto, the pass to Sabonis. Outside Warren. Back to Sabonis. Outside Warren. Just 5 to shoot. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And it's Thybulle in the corner. The 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Picked him clean. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Boyd. Randolph grabs the board.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
A 3 from Warren. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, just great recognition. Rise and fire and catch and shoot. T.J. Warren says, I can do that.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
76ers. Wait, the Robert section wants a t-shirt.
The Pacers making a switch here. Ogden's checked in. Harris has checked in for Philadelphia. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong.
Joel Embiid.
See if they were listening,
3 points.
guys.
Thank you, David.
And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Brogdon outside. Back to Sabonis. And the whistle blows. It's It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's foul number 2 for him. Brissett has checked in for Domantas Sabonis.
O'Shea Brissett.
Pass to Randall. Outside Warren. Oh, good with the triple.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Harris passes to Maxey. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Harris has got his 4th assist in this one.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Lets the 3 fly. The shot by Turner no good. And it's Harris with the ball for Philadelphia. They've played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Here's Maxey. 6 to shoot. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Joel Embiid. Shooting 1.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
Now here's Brogdon. And he can't stop the run as he misses. The 76ers leading by 15. Here's Moody. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
For 3.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Timeout called the Pacers.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
LeVert's checked in for the Pacers. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Simmons is checked in. And stolen by Simmons. Here's the dish to Harris. Basket counts. And the 76ers lead by 20.
Ben Simmons.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now here's LeVert. Brogdon with it over Simmons. It's sent back down by Simmons. And that one's good, Brogdon. The 76ers leading by 18. Now Simmons. Boy, LeVert defending. Floats one. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
Moses Moody. That's his 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for the Pacers. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he can't make the 2nd free throw either, missing both. The 76ers have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the 4th quarter. To the paint. And there's the pass to Boyd. To the inside. Embiid laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Assist from
Embiid's got 11 points here in just the 2nd half. Pacers trail by 20. Brogdon outside. LeVert against Embiid. LeVert kicks to Brogdon. 6 on the shot clock. From the stripe. A new 14 for Indiana. Embiid with the steal. To the middle. Here's Harris. Great D that time from LeVert. Indiana's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now the 76ers with it. They're on an 18-5 run. Embiid against Turner. Embiid dishes to Harris. And a miss there on the triple. And for the Pacers, they're shooting for the game at 42%. Outside, Randolph. Over in the corner, Turner. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. It's Brogdon on the wing.
Come to me, come to me.
And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Moody. To the wing right side. Pacers with the rebound. Turner's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Now, here's Brogdon. Off target from outside.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Harris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Brogdon the pass to LeVert. Trying to end the drought, and the layup is up and in. LeVert's got 22.
And there's a deceptive strength to the lean frame of Karis LeVert, showing tremendous strength on his way to a tough finish.
Inside, here's Embiid. Stolen by LeVert. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Here's Brissett. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
Well, Karis LeVert has great size to see over the defense and terrific vision there.
Brogdon against Simmons. Here's Harris. He blocks it again, making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
And here is Simmons. With some arc, he takes it up and lays it in. 21 points in the game.
And Simmons is so deft with the floater, freezing the D completely.
Now here's LeVert. Back to Turner. LeVert against Embiid. Launches a 3. They get it again. Brissett, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Brissett's got 4 points in the quarter. The 76ers leading by 17. Here's Simmons. Harris outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
Ben Simmons.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Now, here's LeVert. Outside, Randolph. Brogdon outside. Turner looking around. Back to Brogdon. This one for 3. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner.
Understand this. If Malcolm Brogdon is on the three-point line, you better get a hand up and contest. Nicely done.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge
margin of victory for the 76ers.
The one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-gamer. Just a quality win, and you look at the box score and some really good numbers
for Ben Simmons.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Here's Farrell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
The dynamic break between players and officials is always interesting. With some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
Well, how about the former undrafted, small-framed point guard, Yogi Ferrell, carving his place in this league with quickness, confidence, and an ability to shoot the ball. What a great story.
Good on both. So it's Philadelphia now. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Simmons with it. Now Jang. Johnson right side. Shot clock at 5. 50 seconds left to play here in the fourth. It's good on the putback.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Here's Farrell. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Johnson surveying the floor. Passes it to Simmons. And he banks in the layup. And the 76ers lead by 20.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, you took over offensively. What went into finding that rhythm?
I thought I got the shots that I wanted, and I played into the flow of the offense, and my teammates were fouling me, so I just knocked down some shots.
Well, they were smart to look for you, man, because you had it going on, man. Congrats. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.